Dexter Resurrection, episode 3 is here, and let me just say it, this show is cooking. The premiere already had me hopeful, but Backseat Driver confirms what I think a lot of us were praying for. Dexter Morgan is back. If you were nervous about this revival, you are running out of excuses. This may be recency bias talking, but I think these first 3 episodes are arguably some of the strongest opening episodes in the entire franchise. Let's talk about Dexter first in this episode. In episode 3, he finally makes his first kill of the season. Ronald Red Schmidt, aka the Dark Passenger, and the way it goes down is pure classic Dexter. He poses as a rideshare driver to bait him in, makes use of his sweet turtleneck, gets him into the kill room, and boom, we're back. M99, kill tools, plastic, all secured for this series. He even finds his new body disposal method. Sure, the logistics of how he pulled this all off, Patrick Bateman ordering M99 to a P.O. box, buying kill tools online, maybe a little sketchy, but hey, I'll allow it. If you're a fan of my videos, I'm sure you saw that my theory was correct about the Dark Passenger. The Dark Passenger wasn't just a kill of the week for Dex. His character actually had a purpose. While on the table, Ronald brings up the serial killer dinner to Dexter and lets him know the invite and money are in his bag. After Dexter kills Ronald, he decides that they do kind of look alike, and he takes Red's invite to the Serial Killer Society dinner, which we now know features Peter Dinklage, Uma Thurman, Kristen Ritter, MPH, Eric Stonestreet, David Dalsmatian. What a stacked lineup. It is just getting started. Alright, now let's talk Harrison's storyline. I think the consensus here so far is that Harrison is much better in this season than he was in New Blood. I think Jack Alcott is killing it. I am very, very interested in his storyline. He's made his first kill, maybe self-defense, maybe not, but either way, he's now dealing with some shit. Instead of confessing or working with the police, he lies his way through the NYPD's questioning. He also puts his friend slash crush Elsa on blast a little bit here by saying he's homeless and lives in the hotel with her help, but to be honest, it had to be done. Detective Claudette had him dead to rights otherwise. Detective Claudette and Melvin are closing in. Claudette is so interesting and very, very capable. She is going to be a problem. They're both a great duo, and they're going to be a major problem for Harrison this season. But you know, once they start connecting too many dots, Dexter will insert himself into the situation and make sure he protects his son. And I can't talk about this episode without discussing the huge cameos we got. After weeks of speculation, we finally got the return of Joey Quinn and Vince Masuka, and I'll be honest, it felt great. But here's the thing, many fans were so pumped to see them that they didn't clock this line from Batista that might have revealed way more than we realized. During the scene, Batista tells Quinn and Masuka he's retiring as captain of Miami Metro. They're a little confused. Actually, they're a lot confused. He says he's put in his time, but there's something he has to take care of, something he just can't shake. Now, Quinn immediately presses him. He wants to know what's going on, how he can help, and that's when Batista says something very interesting. Now, I'm paraphrasing here, but it's along the lines of, it's better you don't know for now. I'll tell you when the time is right. So what does that mean? Right now, I think Quinn and Masuka are just going to be cameos. In the teaser for the rest of the season, we do see Quinn at a crime scene on the phone, which makes me think Batista will be calling in favors from New York while keeping him out of the loop for now. But long term, once Batista finds real evidence that Dexter is alive and the Bay Harbor Butcher, I fully expect Quinn to be pulled into the main storyline full time. What I love most is how Dexter Resurrection is balancing so many different things and doing it well. It's honoring the original show, building on New Blood, and still managing to introduce compelling new characters and subplots. The pacing is great, the tone is consistent, James Remar as Harry in Dexter's mind is back, giving us that inner monologue dynamic we've all missed. And let's not ignore the biggest news of the week here. This is not a one-and-done project. We've known that it was going to be multiple seasons long. Clyde Phillips and Scott Reynolds have confirmed that the plan is set for 3 full seasons with room for more. So where are we headed next? If you've been loving Dexter Resurrection so far, I have good news for you. I think this is only the prologue here. The first 3 episodes were all about resetting the board. Dexter's now in New York, Harrison's taken someone out and is being watched by NYPD detectives, Batista just retired from Miami Metro and is officially traveling to New York to hunt Dexter down, and now Dexter's about to infiltrate Leon Prater's serial killer dinner, and that's where this story really will kick into high gear. Episode 4 is when we finally meet the rest of the major players. Peter Dinklage, Kristen Ritter, NPH, David Dalsmatian, Eric Stonestreet, all A+ actors, a full team of serial killers, ready for Dexter to meet, and Dexter's like a kid in a candy store. Let me know what you thought of episode 3. Are you loving this as much as I am? And what are your predictions for that serial killer dinner party? Drop a comment, like the video if you're enjoying the coverage, and make sure you hit that subscribe button for more Dexter updates every single week. Tonight's the night, and this season is just getting started.